In this video, let us see what is simply supported beam and shear force and bending moment diagrams for this simply supported beam carrying point load at the center and a simple numerical. If you see this, simply supported beam is a beam which is simply placed on two supports. So best example is bridges. So you can see there are the spans which are simply placed on two pillars or columns. So generally the simply supported beam will have one end is hinged or pinned, other end is roller. So because that roller support will allow the movement of beam in horizontal direction to allow thermal expansions and contractions. Due to temperature changes, sometimes the beam will contract and expand. So that in order to allow that, avoid temperature stresses, so another end will be provided roller support. So if you see, this is the loading diagram, right? So it is a loading diagram which shows a simply supported beam carrying the load point load at W exactly at the center, and it is placed on two supports, A and B. And this is RA is the reaction shown by support A, and RB is the reaction shown by support B. Because so whatever the load is there, that shall be shared by these two supports, so they have to show the reaction against this downward acting load in order to keep the beam in equilibrium. We have to prove two conditions to say that beam is in equilibrium. One is sum of forces is equal to 0, or sum of forces is equal to 0. Second one is sum of moments is equal to 0. So let us see the first condition, sum of forces is equal to 0. So if you see sum of forces is equal to 0, if you see Ra, Rb are the upward forces. So let me say they are positive, Ra plus Rb, and we have downward force W, so minus W is equal to 0. Ra plus Rp is equal to W. So R, we can say the upward forces is equal to downward forces. Sum of upward forces is equal to sum of downward forces. Okay, that is the first equation we got with the first equilibrium condition. Second condition is to prove that sigma m is equal to 0. So not to prove, that is actually the condition. With the help of this equilibrium condition, we are about to find out the reactions magnitude. Moment is nothing but force into perpendicular distance. Here we are taking anti-clockwise moments as positive and clockwise moments as negative. Okay, please remember that, or vice versa we can take. As of now we are considering the anti-clockwise as positive, clockwise as negative. So sum of moments about any point is 0. I am taking that point as A. So whatever the moments I have to take, I have to consider the distance up to A. Moment is nothing but force into perpendicular distance. Whatever the force I consider, I have to consider the distance up to A, right? So here as we are habituated to find out everything from the right to left, let us consider that. So we have Rb is a reaction force acting here, Rb multiplied by perpendicular distance up to A. Force in this direction, perpendicular is this distance, Rb into length L is minus. So that is anti-clockwise moment. Rb is acting here, that will cause the beam to turn like this, anti-clockwise moment positive. And this W is acting downwards, and W multiplied by distance up to A is W into L by 2, that is negative, because that is clockwise moment. Here see, here W is acting in this way, so that causes the beam to rotate like this. So that is negative bending moment is equal to 0. So that is Rb into L is equal to W by 2, WL by 2. So L cancel, Rb value is W by 2. So we have the reactions now. This is Rb is W by 2, Ra is W by 2. So let us now try to find out the shear forces. As we are habituated to find out shear forces from right to left for the cantilever beam, let us continue with that. No problem. So if you see the shear forces, shear force at B, so we have one force. So wherever we consider the point, we have to consider the section just beside that. So FB, so that is we have one force acting upwards. So we have the trick to remember it, right? So when it is going upward, that is anti-gravity, going against the gravitational force, that is negative. Or the best is, so here my section is there, force is on right side, RUN, right upward negative. So here the force which we are having is negative, minus RB. So that is RB value is minus W by 2. Now we have to consider what is shear force at C. So shear force is nothing but sum of forces, algebraic sum of forces right or left to the section. So now my section is shifted here. No section here. My section is shifted there, and this RB, we have one force minus RB. So up to here we have another downward force. So upward force is negative, downward force is positive. So minus W by 2 plus W. So we have plus W by 2. So that should be matching with reaction force at A. So for simply supported beam, this is the indication wherever you find out the shear force at the last point, that has to coincide with the shear force at reaction force at B. So let us write what are the shear forces we have. So shear forces, so we have R, RB is equal to minus W by 2, RC is equal to, sorry, FC, FB plus W by 2. So let us now try to find out the bending moments. If you see the bending moments, moment is nothing but force into perpendicular distance. Again, let us come from the right to left. So let us consider our section here. So we have the bending moment at B, MB is equal to, we have the force but no distance. The force, whatever the force RB is acting, that is at the point B itself, there is no distance. We have the force but the distance is 0, and force multiplied by 0 will be 0. So let us consider our section here. My section is shifted here. So MC will be, bending moments are also the sum of algebraic sum of forces up to the section we are considering, RB multiplied by distance up to C. So is it positive or negative bending moment? So we have this force that is raising up anti-clockwise rotation, that is positive, or you can say if this beam is turning like this, turning above, so that is smiling, sagging moment, sagging positive bending moment. So I will say RB into L by 2, that is W by 2 into L by 2, that is WL by 4. And now bending moment at A, that is a support, right? So that should be 0. So let us prove that. So RB into distance up to A. So RB into distance up to A. So I have mentioned already, this is positive bending moment. And if you see this load W multiplied by distance up to A, so this load is causing the beam to turn like this, that is clockwise direction negative, or the beam will bend like this, which is hogging, negative bending moment, minus W by minus W into L by 2. So what is RB here? W by 2 into L minus WL by 2. So that is 0. So, or I can conclude that the bending moments at the simply supported supports of the simply supported beam will be 0. MA is equal to MB is equal to 0. For this case, the maximum bending moment occurs at the center, that is WL by 4. So let us now try to draw the bending moment and shear force diagrams. Let us add our values here. Bending moments, MB is equal to 0, MC is equal to, we have WL by 4, and MA is equal to 0. So with these values, let us try to draw the diagrams. Let us first draw shear force diagram. Let me draw this reference line. This is A, this is B, and this is C. And if you see, the shear force is minus W by 2 at B, and there is no force acting between B and C, so that W by 2 will be continued up to C. And if FC, that will be plus W by 2, suddenly that goes to plus W by 2, and there is no force in between C and A, so that will be continued up to A. So the reaction, that is equal to the reaction force at A. This is positive, this is negative shear force. This is shear force diagram. So let us try to draw a bending moment diagram now. So we have here the reference line AB. So the main point you have to remember is the bending moment of the simply supported beam at the supports is 0. So at A is 0, at B is 0, at C you will get the maximum moment, that is WL by 4. So as we have seen the load multiplied by distance. So the variable is only the length. So X is the distance. Okay, y is equal to mx. As we have seen, this is the equation of straight line. We have to join those points with the straight line. So just like cantilever beam, what we have seen previously. So this is positive bending moment diagram. That's it. We shall see a simple problem now. The question is, draw shear force and bending moment diagrams for simply supported beam of length 3 meter carrying concentrated load 4 kilonewton at the center. So length they have given it as 3 meters and it is carrying point load at the center or concentrated load, both are same, 4 kilonewton at the center. So that is 1.5 meter and this is also 1.5 meter from this side. Let us mark the points A, B and C. So as we have seen previously, the load is shared equally by two supports as the load is exactly acting at the center. So I can say RA is equal to RB is equal to W by 2. So that is 4 by 2, that is 2 kilonewton. So RA is equal to 2 kilonewton, RB is also 2 kilonewton. So if we try to draw shear force diagram, so, I mean if you try to find out the shear force, or we can draw simply the shear force directly. So let us try to draw now directly. If we try to draw shear force directly, this is the reference line we have. So as we said, this will be minus RB from our previous derivation, and there is no force between B and C, so that will be continued up to C. And let's see, suddenly 4 kilonewton adds, so minus 2 plus 4, so that will become plus 2 kilonewton, and there is no force in between C and A, so that will be continued up to here. And this is positive shear force and this is negative shear force. So if you see the bending moment diagram, so that is also very simple. If you have the reference line like this, A, B, C are the points. So as we said earlier, the bending moment will be 0 at the supports of the simply supported beam, and it will be having maximum load at the center, so which is WL by 4 is the maximum bending moment for simply supported beam carrying point load. W is here 4 kilonewton multiplied by length is 3 meters by 4, so that is 3 kilonewton meter. So maximum bending moment is 3 kilonewton meter. So join them with a straight line. So this is the positive triangular bending moment. That's it. This is bending moment diagram and this is a shear force diagram. Hope you got a little. Thanks for your time.